So what's up, everybody? Here I am again, and you know what? I thought I would show you something that's been going on here. Now here I am standing in front of my X5, and you'll notice that the rear end seems to be a little saggy over there. I'm not sure what the hell's going on there. From what I understand, there seems to be a bit of a problem here, and it's not sagging as much as you can see. The back end here, you've got probably a couple inches from wheel to fender, but we come to the other side and you have maybe an inch. Now we're going to get a tape measure and check this out. So let's go and see, let's measure this up and see what's going on. Oh, so we get a tape measure. Let's take a look. So we're going to take a look. Now you see here we've got about 29¼ inches. About 29¼ inches to the fender edge on this side. Now we're going to go over, and we've got 30¼ so we actually have about an inch higher on this side. So I think what that means is we have a saggy ass on this car. So rumor has it there seems to be an issue with these X5s actually ride on an air suspension. So from some research and some investigation what I've been doing, it sounds as though we might have an airbag problem. So let's try it out and see what's going on here. Also, when we fire up the car, we would expect that tail end to start rising again shortly over time. You'll notice it rising. Look at that. Engine's running, air compressor's feeding air into the rear section, and now it comes back up. Look at that. I think we have an airbag problem here. So after a failure like this, it really makes me hungry to go car shopping. So here I am at the local Porsche dealer. They happen to have Jags here too, and I recently test drove a Jag. Love the F-Type. So here we are. I'm going to take a peruse and see if there's anything that might tickle my fancy. Let's see. So I talked to the shop foreman, and the typical symptoms of the air springs going bad is basically what I found too. And really what it boils down to is what tends to happen is when they start going, basically when they start failing, you'll have a situation where they'll pump up. When you start up the key, start the car, it'll pump up and pressurize those bags, and you'll be good while you're driving. And then of course you can park the car, and over the course of maybe maybe a day or a couple days or possibly even a week, they will start to deflate, and that's a sign that they're starting to leak. Now that being said, I was informed as well that if they actually fail completely outright and they actually blow apart, or they completely split open, then you have a situation where what will actually happen is the pump will try to pump, but the pump will sense that there is no back pressure and that there's no increase in pressure, and the pump will actually do an auto shut off. So it prevents the pump from actually burning out. So I know that was a little bit of a concern. When I'd done some research, people I'd spoke to were a little nervous about the fact that what happens to the pump? Does it just keep running until it burns out? No, it does not keep doing that. The pump, there's a pressure switch, and it senses that there is no pressure increase, and it will shut off after a short period of time. The downside, of course, with driving with those is the vehicle then just drives along in a saggy position, and what that does is accelerates the wear and tear on other parts of the suspension. It's not good for any of the undercarriage or suspension parts. So the long and short of that situation is take care of it, fix it right away, because you might impose other stress and wear and tear on the vehicle. So again, in summary, guys, I hope this helped. This is really my way of kind of spreading the news here, and I hope it helps everybody out there. how much does it cost to fix these airbags on these X5 Diesel? Well, he informed me that because the Diesel has typically the 2 airbags on the back, like one on each side, some of the other V8 models, the higher performance models, actually potentially could have more air systems all the way around because it allowed you to raise and lower the heights. But on this particular car, they only had the rear airbags. And the rear airbags, in this case, I was quoted, the bags alone are $660 a piece, basically per side. So you're at basically $1,300 Canadian to buy the bags if you're brave enough to do it yourself. If you're not, the dealer also quoted me, and if you're wondering what the cost is for a full dealer repair, he quoted me as basically saying you're looking at about $1,100. It was $1040 or thereabouts. So you might as well count $1,100 plus GST. So we were at about $2,200 plus taxes. That becomes around a $2,400 fix by the time it's all said and done, and shop supplies and tax in and done. So it's not a real cheap fix, but it's, unfortunately, that's just the name of the game. And if you want to pay, you gotta, if you want to play, you gotta pay, I guess, right? So, and I hope that helps everybody out there. This information, summarize this with a quote, what that costs, what the symptoms are. And again, in summary, if I can ask you, please subscribe, like, comment, and follow my channel. Follow me, spread the word around, and please let your buddies know that this is what I do. I'm passionate about the premium cars. I'm passionate about the supercars. I do a lot of reviews, test drives, technical problems. We discuss it all. So this is a great one-stop shop. If you love BMWs, Porsches, Lambos, I have a lot of information, and I'll be doing a lot more videos in times to come. So we'll talk to you real soon. Thanks again, folks, and we'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.